Hey guys, KingBall06 here, and we're back with another video. For this video, I will be focusing more on the Naruto series and some of my thoughts that pertain to the legendary Sannin, their connections and relations to Naruto and Team 7 as a whole, as well as any other interesting things I want to discuss regarding this series. This is where I do my usual spoiler warning, but since I've discussed Naruto extensively on the channel in comparison to other series such as Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, which I've covered in the last 3 videos, there is really no point. Just be sure that you're familiar with the series before you watch this video and any future videos on the channel, as I might be talking about Naruto more often. Within Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, there are comparisons both implicit and explicit between the old generation and the new generation. For the sake of Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, I'm referring to Naruto's friends / classmates / comrades as the new generation, the old generation being people like Kakashi, Guy, Hiruzen, or the third Hokage, Tsunade, Jiraiya, Orochimaru, etc. Since this is a Tsunade video, I will discuss the connections between the legendary Sannin and Team 7. As I stated in the last video, I will not exclusively talk about Tsunade, as I've done that sort of thing in other Tsunade speed paints this year. I've made multiple, so if you want to hear any of my opinions about Tsunade as a character, just check out those ones. So with that out of the way, let's just get right into it. As far as Tsunade goes, obviously Naruto saved her life. Without Naruto, Kabuto would have killed her and there would be no 5th Hokage. Either that or Jiraiya would have been forced to take on the role, or Kakashi could have become the 5th Hokage at that point in the series, since Jiraiya first of all wasn't interested in becoming Hokage and it wasn't really meant for him. But if you guys would like to see a video of what if Kakashi were made the 5th Hokage during that time, I could do that as one of the extra videos between the speed paints. Just let me know and I will get to work on it. So Legendary Sannin and Team 7 have quite a lot of similarities. This is made very clearly in the series. Jiraiya and Naruto are very similar in their personalities. Jiraiya was known as a loser and he wasn't born with natural skill. Jiraiya had to train harder in comparison to someone like Orochimaru in order to get that kind of level in which he would be acknowledged. As we all know, Naruto was born with no talent and no ability whatsoever for being a shinobi, and he made up for it by working harder than everyone else. I would say that Jiraiya was way more of a perv than Naruto ever was. The most Naruto did during his childhood was read magazines with women in them and bikinis and lingerie and stuff like that, and go into the girls' bath every so often. To be honest though, Naruto was doing genuine research, as that visual intelligence allowed him to create the one and only sexy jutsu. And also then the sexy harem jutsu, reverse harem jutsu, etc. To be honest though, the jutsu is simply a modification of the transformation jutsu, so it's not entirely original. Regardless, it's something exclusive to Naruto until he teaches it to Konohamaru, and it is a tool that does come in handy throughout the series. Orochimaru and Sasuke are both the talented ones that created the standard that Naruto and Jiraiya wanted to reach. In fact, after Naruto and Sasuke's fight on the hospital roof, Kakashi talks to Jiraiya about how his rivalry with Orochimaru was similar to what Naruto and Sasuke had. Due to being the reincarnates of Indra and Ashura and also having suffered similar hardships, Naruto and Sasuke have sort of a brotherly bond. Hence, Sasuke refers to Naruto as his best friend. Naruto feels the same way. In Shippuden, Naruto tells Itachi that Sasuke is more of a brother to him than he ever was to him. You guys know this if you've seen the series. Jiraiya and Orochimaru didn't really have that kind of bond. In fact, it seems that Jiraiya didn't really understand Orochimaru and how he felt when he lost his parents. And throughout their time together, Jiraiya never really came to understand him. For Naruto's sake, I'm glad he didn't allow history to repeat itself and he was able to understand why Sasuke felt the way he needed to satisfy his need for revenge. Maybe this is why things didn't work out for Jiraiya. Jiraiya never had a mentor in the same way Naruto did. Jiraiya never had the chance to feel the mutual pain with Orochimaru. And I understand that Hiruzen was Jiraiya's teacher, but the relationship between Hiruzen and Jiraiya is completely different between Jiraiya and Naruto. And Jiraiya and Naruto have more of a connection because Jiraiya had similarities to Naruto and grew up in a similar way, or at least similar personalities. So, as far as Tsunade goes, she has no one similar to her within Team 7. Do not dare compare her to Uselessness. Last time I checked, Tsunade herself isn't useless and actually does stuff within the show for the sake of the Leaf and her comrades. That's why Team 7 is really Naruto, Sasuke, Kakashi, and Naruto's shadow clone, and also Sai. As I've mentioned countless times throughout my channel, Uselessness is absolutely worthless, and I hope she dies in Boruto so that her daughter, who is an Uchiha, who needs glasses might I add, can awaken the Mangekyo Sharingan. How absolutely worthless do you have to be to mess up something like childbirth that badly? My god, how is it that she is literally the first Uchiha who's ever been born with eyesight issues? An clan that specializes in visual prowess, and she needs glasses. What the hell is wrong with her? Jeez, you can't be that bad. As far as Team 7 goes, it's been handicapped from the very beginning. It's been a two-man team with Kakashi as the Jonin squad leader. Naruto has to pick up the slack with his 1000 shadow clones. A prime example is the fact she did absolutely nothing against Zabuza or Haku. Who was it who freed Kakashi and essentially saved his life? Naruto and Sasuke. What did Uselessness do? She just stood there. Kunoichi these nuts. I'd rather have the heir be a member of Team 7 because at least it provides something useful. It's so disappointing to see this garbage again and again, and because she's on the same team as Naruto, she gets the most screen time of any female. She deserves absolutely none of it, despite the fact that literally any other female character in the series is massively superior. Karin, Kaguya, Tenten, Hinata, Gurin. I can't name a bunch. Shizune. My god. Karin's healing ability literally saved Sasuke from getting caught by B. Her chains also tore through Zetsu's wood jutsu statue thing. I do not remember the exact name of it. And she helped Orochimaru with his research. What did Uselessness do? Get saved by either Naruto, Sasuke, or some random person multiple times in this series. Rather than fight pain, what does she do? She cries out for Naruto like a complete chump. She doesn't actually try to fight pain. And don't give me, oh, she would have lost anyway. Last time I checked, Hinata went in there. She knew she was going to lose. She knew she had a good chance of dying. And she still helped, though. Jeez, I don't even hear any little kids in the series crying this much. My god, Inaria is younger than her, and he doesn't cry like a completely useless wimp. Imagine a non-shinobi doing a better job in a physical confrontation. If it weren't for Inari, Gato's legs would have clapped Team 7. What did Uselessness do? Just stand there. What did Naruto do? Make a bunch of shadow clones. What did Sasuke do? He was unconscious, therefore he gets a pass. What did Kakashi do? He made shadow clones. Like, bro, you could have done something. You could have at least got your kunai out. You could have at least tried to look intimidating or something. But no, you just stood there doing nothing. I know Kakashi told you to guard Hazuna, but geez, you don't think that by defeating Zabuza or helping defeat Zabuza or helping defeat Haku, you're essentially guarding him because those are the only two people at that time trying to kill him? You think just standing there is going to do anything? And Kakashi knew that if Zabuza actually attacked Tazuna, that Uselessness wouldn't be able to do anything. That's why Kakashi had to go in alone to fight him. To be fair, they're both Jonin, and it's not like he's going to just ask Naruto and Sasuke to help out. They're busy fighting Haku, and Haku's stronger than Zabuza, so they're kind of busy. But the fact that the two have to handle a Jonin by themselves, even though their team has 3 Genin, that's just all sorts of sad. And imagine Naruto being able to actually land an attack on Haku. But Uselessness can't do anything. She's the sharpest mind on the team, but she can't do crap. Come on, like, please give me some other team. I'd rather have Inari as a member of Team 7. He's not even a shinobi. I know he has 0 jutsu, but at least he's gonna do something. She's just gonna stand there and look stupid. Oh my lord. I can go on and on about her non-feats such as sorcery letting her and Chio win, and by the way, Chio did most of the work in that fight, claiming that she caught up to Naruto and Sasuke, which is the biggest cap in anime that I've ever heard. That's complete cap. The only thing she caught up to was a turtle. Trying to lie to Naruto that she loves him, which Naruto caught on because he's not stupid. And so on. However, most, if not all the examples I would mention are things that other people have discussed on the internet, and they influence some of my thoughts on the matter as well. So I'll leave it at that because I think I've gone on long enough about how absolutely worthless she is, so I just really want to say that I had a blast talking about this. When it comes to certain anime, especially Naruto and One Piece, Black Clover, etc., I just have a lot of passion when I'm talking about these certain series. I mean, I've seen Naruto 3 times, so I mean, there's a lot of stuff about the series I remember. There are a lot of things that have changed throughout the times I've rewatched both series. The second time I watched the series, I remembered that Lightning Blade is an alternative name for Chidori. When I initially watched videos from Saikage and Seth, they kind of gave me the idea that they're separate jutsu entirely, but no, Lightning Blade is just another name that it got because Kakashi used Chidori to cut lightning before it hit the ground. So, if you guys want me to talk more about Naruto, I will, because honestly, it's a blast. It was honestly a blast doing this. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, check out my Twitter and Discord, both are in the description. If you want to know what I'm currently doing or thinking about, those two places are the best places to go. I will see you guys next time.